up, LaShawn? How are you, dude? Good to see you. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, right? Halfway through the week. I love how you switch names. Makes it look like there's more people interested in our channel. You are so thoughtful to always ask me how my day is. I want you to know that. I think that's really cool, and I appreciate that. You have a good heart, dude. My day was good. Oh, good. I got some important things done. Always more important things to be done. But we'll do it tomorrow. For now, we chill and relax. How was your day? What was the best part about your day? Are you spoiled, Donna? Hi, kitties. Kitties were being cute, so I thought we'd hop on quick. Yeah, who do you usually walk home with? Your sister? Is she older or younger? Younger? Where was she at today? How come she didn't walk home with you? Hi, babies. Well, you made it. Good for you. Just gotta do the hard things sometimes, huh? Say hi. That's awesome. I think you told me about that last time. Not the same friend that you told me about last time that made you laugh super hard? Thank God for friends like that, huh? I was just saying earlier in my life that we need laughter and what was the other thing I said? I don't remember now, but laughter for sure is one of the best medicines. Hi Sheila, how are you? Welcome to the Pittie and Kittie Committee. We just hang out and watch the animals being cute. This is a pretty calm night tonight. Yes, LaShawn is right. This is easy, and she's usually always the hyper one. Always funny, but tonight she's just chewing on a little bone. So she's been pretty calm the past, yeah, you're right, LaShawn. You know the routine, don't you? All He's working on a little bone. And that's Luna. What would you tell people about Luna, LaShawn? Those are the kitties. I am really tired. You're very observant, LaShawn. I like that. You got a good heart, dude. I just want to make sure everyone is good. Well, how about you? Are you good? Just make sure that as much care and love that you give to everybody else, that you're giving that back to yourself too. All right? Sometimes us lovers, good-hearted people, we give more to other people than we do to ourselves, and we need to stop doing that. And maybe you are good to yourself, LaShawn, so I don't know. I'm more so just preaching to myself. You hear them birds, Mark Taylor? Unfortunately, I don't have birds. It's not early here. It's actually, what is it, probably about 10 something over here. That's a sound machine. Got a little sound machine back there by the dog toys. We can play bird sounds, or we can play classical music, or rain, or thunderstorms. Oh, Mark, you're sweet. Thank you for saying that. I love people that say that. I think you're the second person tonight that's hopped in a live and said that. We had a guy earlier that was in here kind of hating. He's like, whoa, you've got a lot of pets. And I'm like, well, I got a lot of love to give. And, you know, passionate about helping animals. I don't have any children of my own. These are my babies. I have a house. I have love to give. So, here we are. But sometimes I feel like the lady in, there's a movie called Bridesmaids. I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen that. And one of them goes to a wedding and they're giving out, no, what was it? She goes to some party and they're giving out puppies as party favors, which is not good. Don't ever, animals are not gifts. But she comes home with like 6 of them. She's like, yeah, I may have overdone it a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, well, I may have overdone it a little bit. But, you know, rescues happened. She was the first baby. She was intentional for sure. I thought about getting someone like her for a long time. Sweet little angel. And then Onyx was a COVID kitty. I went to the pet store to help my friend get some stuff for her new puppy, and there's a litter of kittens that had just got turned in. He was 8 weeks old, and I held him, and he just cuddled on up to me, so then he came home. And then she was a stray that was found about an hour away from here, and she needed a home, so she came home with me. And she needed a home, and I had always thought about getting another little pup because I just loved her so much, and I wanted something little. And she was out there and needed a home to go home to, and I had a home. So that's how we ended up with the Pittie and Kittie Committee. The Pittie and Kittie Committee. So, I may have overdone it, but you know, what do you do? Life's too short to not love all the pets. And yes, LaShawn, you're right. My pets are my children. You are exactly right. charger. There we go. How's your cat doing? She's going at it tonight. She's still, it's a girl, right? It's a female cat. She's still keeping you up at night? You know what? I think Biba's doing better. She's kind of acting more like herself today. Kind of worried about her still, but I think she's doing okay. I'm not sure if she's just tired or if she maybe ate something that she wasn't supposed to, or maybe she's just getting older and calming down or something. I don't know. But I think she's doing okay. I think. She's drinking water. She's eating. I need to make sure I catch her using the litter box. So, they say if they're eating and drinking and doing their business, then they're okay. I just noticed that she had started to get smaller too, losing some weight, but we did also switch kitty food because of his allergy situation, so she could just be slimming down because of the new food. I don't know. Thanks for asking, though. Every time you almost fall asleep, your cat comes to you and meows. She don't want you to sleep. She wants you to play with her. Biba does that too. She walks around and whines at night. She hasn't been doing that as much lately either, and then when she does, it's kind of like a different kind of meow. So that's why I was also kind of worried about her. I'm like, that doesn't sound like her normal meow. Yeah. She loves you, LaShawn. You're her human. I know. Biba always gets up on me when I'm sleeping. She'll come stand on me and want cuddles, and part of me gets annoyed because I want to sleep and I don't want to be woken up. But then a part of me is like, oh, I love that she loves me and wants to be close to me. Oh, Ani, that was really cute. You're so stinking cute, Onyx. Oh my goodness, what the heck are you doing? Cannot even with your little cuteness right now. Don't you love it? Does your cat do that, LaShawn, where it kind of like buries its face into its little paws? Being all stinking cute. Oh, I just love it when they do that. It's so cute. You're so cute, Ani. Are you a tired boy, Onyx? It's so cute. You're cute, Onyx. You're cute, Bubba. Oh, Ani, that was so cute. Bubba, what a good boy. He's so sweet. He loves when I talk to him, too. He's really hamming it up for you guys. Look at that. Onyx, what a good boy. Oh, my God, I'm so happy I caught that. Him tugging her. Isn't that so sweet? That's what it's like living with two Black Panthers. Everybody should adopt a Black Panther. I know, it's so stinking cute. he knows he's being cute, don't you, honey? Are you being a very cute boy, honey? Do you just have one cat, LaShawn, or do you have two cats? Oh, you have four. Forgot about that, sorry. Do your cats cuddle? Are there certain cats that like each other more than others? Cutie pies. They hate each other? Oh, bud, I'm sorry. She's doing the tired chew. Her's very tired tonight. What are you doing on Friday? Nice. What are you gonna do Friday when you get out early? Yeah? Like a checkup type appointment? Everything okay? Oh, nice. I'm an ADHDer too. ADHDers unite. You have like a therapist that you talk with every couple of weeks, or like once a month, or every week, or just for like medication management stuff? Thank God for therapists, huh? I have a therapist who I love. My therapist has a therapist that she loves. My therapist has a therapist that she loves. I think it's a gift. Life is hard. I think that we all need someone that we can talk to. So good for you. Nothing wrong with having someone you can talk to about stuff going on, good or bad. You hear me? ZZ, here's my smoothie. I had a little sweet tooth tonight, so I made a little strawberry, blueberry, something or other, protein. Yeah, just to like normalize it, you know? I think we need to normalize therapy, normalize talking to someone. I think that if you're seeing a therapist, that's a sign of like emotional intelligence, right? We gotta take care of our minds and our heart too. People go to the gym to work out their body. Well, where do you go to work out your mind and your emotions and your heart stuff? Go to a therapist. Oh yeah, that's a common thing too. I'm glad that you got that figured out. That'll make life a lot easier for you. A lot of people don't learn those kinds of things about themselves until later in life. Like a lot of people my age got missed with like ADHD or dyslexia or even spectrum stuff, right? And they lived their whole life things are harder for them and they don't understand why, and they compare themselves, and teachers call them rowdy instead of just acknowledging that their brain works a little bit different. So I think it's a strength knowing that about yourself. And hopefully you got tools and resources to help you manage it. We love therapists over here. Don't we, Cece? You're kind of like a little therapist because you make me laugh. You're not a very good listener, but you are funny. She's a good listener. Before I had my therapist, she was like my therapist. My best friend. That's my best friend. She a real bad. She don't need no. Yeah. And now she knows. Now she knows why. And I think until we get until you get a diagnosis or a person gets a diagnosis, maybe a parent or a teacher would just think, this kid's naughty, he's not listening, he's not paying attention, and you hear all these negative messages and it's like, no, my brain just works different. So I'm glad that you know that. We all learn different. People are either auditory learners or visual learners, or they learn by doing, like hand over hand. So I think it helps too to know what kind of, how you learn. I'm not like an auditory processor. I need to see it done, I need to do it, and I need to hear it. I'm kind of all of them. Hannah, what's up, girl? Yeah, good. Don't let haters get to you. People who hate or trolls are just really miserable within themselves. Happy people with good light and good energy, they don't go around making other people feel bad. Her bone is so good tonight, Hannah. She's been gnawing on this for about 23 minutes now. We've been on live for about 23 minutes. She's been going at it. It's good when they start to get into it and it starts to get soggy. People are probably tuning in and like just seeing her head all contorted in a weird thing. Like, what is that? People are probably looking like, what is that? It's a Chernobyl gerbil. It's a coyote pup. It's Lilo's cousin. No, Stitch's cousin. She is a little ragamuffin. It's exactly what my friend at a pet store. She's like, she's just such a little ragamuffin. Or what she looks, scruffadoodle ragamuffin. She is. She's perfect. You're just something else, easy. Look between her eyes. I just picked off some eye boogers earlier. It's the worst part about these little dogs with long hair. They get such a weird, like, eye boogie, crusty stuff. Luna doesn't get that. Do your dogs get crusties, Hannah? Thank you for letting me get your crusties. The things that we do for our babies. She is the cutest ever. I agree. I think some breeds probably get them more than others, I've noticed. The little ones always get the weird crusty stuff. I never thought I'd have a little pup like this. I knew I'd have a little something, but actually, she's kind of exactly what I thought I'd have. I wanted either a little tiny black chihuahua, like a black and white chihuahua, or like a little black and white, like scruffy, ugly little mutt. So I guess I did get what I wanted. I wanted something just so ugly that they were cute. And you're just, oh, sorry, did I scare you? Sorry. You had a little fuzz I wanted to get off. God, sass. Yeah, her ear gets folded down. Hannah, look at this. Look at that. Oops. Him's hugging her. He loves his sissy. I think she's doing better today. LaShawn asked earlier. I know, that's so cute. He was being all cute earlier, and I was just telling him what a good boy he was, and he really likes being told that he's a good boy. And then he started giving her lovin's, which he knows I love when he's nice to his sissy. He's usually pretty good with he'll clean her and they'll cuddle and play, but every now and then he'll kind of get sassy with her, and not sassy, he kind of gets mean. He'll go and wrestle her, but like kind of pin her down, or sometimes she'll jump up and he'll hiss at her. But he'd been a good boy, Onyx. Look at what a good boy you are. So I try to ham it up and tell him what a good kitty he is. Good kitty, Onyx. He seems to listen. When she jumps up, and I'll try to, tell him right away, be good, you're a good boy, you're a good boy. And then he gets less hissy. One thing that was different for me was George got those floppy ears that get so dirty inside, but the Husky's ears never get dirty. That's so interesting, because you'd think that the dogs that have their ears standing up would have dirtier ears. Like more dirt could get into them, but no, it's the floppy-eared dogs that have more of the issue, isn't it? You clean your ears out. They are best friends forever. Everything happens for a reason. I didn't plan on getting, I kind of did plan on getting all of them. I didn't think I'd have 2 cats. I was never really a cat person, but got him during COVID, and then at the time it was just Luna, and she'd always, go with me. It was just us for a long time. So her and I she'd go to the store with me. We went to Dollar Tree. We'd go visit people. She was always in the car going everywhere with me. So I felt bad because he was home alone all the time. And so then I started thinking, well, maybe I do need to get another cat. So then he's not home alone when I take Luna places. And then she popped up, and she fit perfectly with the fan. So then I felt better that he wasn't alone as much. And he wasn't alone all the time. I think too much into that stuff. He probably loved it. Look at me like feeling all bad for him. He probably like loved when the house was empty and it was all his. He did start coming with us places sometimes. Then when I got her, it was too much work bringing both of them, and I felt bad bringing one and not the other one. So then now they just stay home. What you doing, Biba? And then we got her. And now a single mom of 4. She's a survivor. Keep on surviving. Girl, that's actually kind of crazy that song popped up, because that's actually exactly the kind of vibes I need right now. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that song after this. I'm gonna blast it all day tomorrow too. You know when life just kind of starts to seem a little bit heavy and like you just kind of feel overwhelmed by all the things you have to do to survive? Today was kind of one of those days again. But I'm going to play Beyonce Survivor. No, Destiny's Child. We're not going to give it all to her. Girl, okay, I'm glad you said it. Yeah, there's been lots of tears lately. When I get overwhelmed, I cry. Someone asked me once, what makes you cry? And like, I cry when I get overwhelmed, and I cry, emotional stuff. Like physical pain, no. I'm a pretty tough cookie. I was raised by a nurse. But feeling overwhelmed, yeah, that'll get me. What's going on with you? Why are you having tearful days? Vent. I just feel like I have like a million things to do, and no matter how much I keep working and doing and trying to make it all better and get ahead of it, it's just one dumpster fire after another. And then I want to be grateful because I have all these things to be grateful for, so then I feel bad that I'm feeling so stressed with my life when I have so many things to feel grateful for. And so then I start to shame myself. It's just this like nasty cycle. But tomorrow I'm going to play some positive music, keep the thoughts positive, and just cross things off the list. Just keep on praying, talking to God. I think that's the one good thing about, not the one good thing about God, but like, there is something about like, when there's nothing else, you got God, give it to God. And LaShawn, you said, are you planning on getting more pets? No more pets. The only pets that I might get in a couple years, maybe, are chickens. We're going to get a little flock of black chickens. Or black and gray and white chickens or something. So those will be outside pets. But I've heard they're kind of like cats. Chickens are cool. They're smart and they interact, and we're going to get a flock of chickens. We're going to name them Georgia and Frida and Oprah. What else did we come up with? Frida, Georgia, Oprah. But there was another name. Am I going to go live tomorrow? I might. I probably will. What is tomorrow? Thursday? I work a little later, and then I do have some plans after. So if I do go live, it probably won't be until about 9 Central Standard Time. You're gonna get chickens in a couple years. I'm getting baby chickens. Oh yeah, we talked about this. You're getting baby chickens next month. That's so exciting. How fun. My friend got some chickens when they were babies, and she raised them up, and her kids just love those chickens. And they all lay different colored eggs. So in the morning, the kids will go out and, like, I want one of so-and-so's eggs. I'm gonna eat Mama Hen's eggs today. I can't wait. When you get chickens, you're gonna post them on any of your pages. I'm gonna come over to your page and check out your page and check out your stuff, and I'll subscribe, and leave me a comment on one of my videos, will ya? And I'll that reminds me to go over and check out your stuff. I'll try to remember after this too. But if you leave a comment on like a short or a live or something, I'll see your name pop up, and it'll remind me to go over to your page and check everything out. Okay, and I'm gonna read yours. Oh my gosh, I'm a social worker. Your mom and I have that in common. And that's what else worries me. Like, I chose a really, really stressful job, and I spent a lot of money to get this job, and so that's causing more stress because I have a lot of debt to pay off, and I'm having, I have health issues that I think are probably contributed to stress, and so I'm trying really hard to de-stress But the life that I've chosen doesn't really quite, and the life that I'm blessed with, again, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. But it's just a very high stress thing. So then it's just kind of like, it just feels a little bit delulu. And I'm sorry to hear about your mama. That's too bad. I have a good friend who's taking care of his mom who has Alzheimer's dementia, and I know that that's really, really challenging. So I'm sorry to hear that. And it's never easy when you have to do an emotional cutoff with a family member. I've been through that too. I've been through that too. And it is hard because you're probably like me, and we were taught, family over everything, family loyalty, blood is thicker than water. So then when you have to do an emotional cutoff like that, it's really hard for us, kind-hearted, good humans. So I'm sorry to hear that. Didn't even know that was a real thing. The doctor can't help, so she's slowly losing her way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, girl. So then you have to go through that all the time. Yeah, I've actually, I've learned some from my friend, and then there's a couple people I follow on here. There's one page, well, what's their name? But they're amazing. This guy and his wife, they take care of his elderly dad. Luna! She has been farting so loud. She's, oh my God, like 3 times tonight like that. And it's usually just like a silent but deadly thing, or it might be like a little fluff, but like tonight, she is going ham. You're disgusting. Um, you're getting a leghorn, LaShawn. I've never heard of those. But you know what? I think if you raised it from a chick, then I think, you can desensitize it, get it used to you. Maybe do some research on your leghorns. I know. Luna, everybody heard that. I just don't want you to think it was me, because I would mute before I ever. That was Luna. Because right there came from Matt. She's not even phased. Wouldn't it be great to be a dog and just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna just let it loose and not even worry about it. Okay, thanks for lightening up the situation, Luna. Okay, so there's a channel about this couple that take care of their father who's going through Alzheimer's dementia stuff, and they give lots of interesting information and tips and tricks, and yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. I did read for that. I had a friend that worked with a doctor around here that specialized in aging, memory loss, Alzheimer's dementia, and they found that the Mediterranean diet is the best diet to help with preventing the progression or acceleration of the disease. I literally told her I think that's why she got her mental. Oh my gosh, Hannah, probably. I literally told her I think that's why she got her. The job took a huge toll on her. She worked, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at this week too. I'm like, this is taking a toll on me, and I need to figure out how to balance this. And I've worked so hard to get to where I am now, and I never thought that I would feel this way here. And if I don't get myself taken care of, then how am I going to work and, maintain all of this? So then that stresses me out more. And it's just this like cycle. But that is facts. Okay, that's crazy. But I saw how it sucked away at her over the years, getting up in the night. Yeah, that's a whole different level of social work right there, like dealing with domestic violence and child abuse stuff. So that would have definitely taken a toll. That would take a toll on me. And then working with cops too. I mean, they're not them. I love our cops. I love our cops. However, they're not trained, to be trauma informed, or they're not trained with emotional intelligence, right? They're trained for specific jobs, and they, do their jobs well. I think that we should probably just add some bits of knowledge to the field. Oh, that would have sucked away at me at night for sure. What did she eat? I am wondering that today too. I'm trying to think of if I fed her anything different. Oh, you know what she did eat the other day? She got into a bag of popcorn. I'm not sure which one got the bag of popcorn open, but I'm pretty sure it was probably her. So that could be the popcorn. Went plant-based with you for a while, and then she stopped. It was helping, but your dad takes care of her, so that doesn't help, huh? Oh my gosh, yeah, send me that. Send you a case that she worked on as the victim advocate for the case. That's crazy. Yeah, send me that. I'd be interested to hear about that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. After the case, she was different. It does take a toll on people. Burnout is real in our field, and it's really sad because our field is so needed, and your mom did such amazing work, and but at such a cost to her. So I was literally just talking with someone who's amazing. He's so good to me, but he's in the field, so he understands it. But yeah, I'm like, you have to. Burnout is real. Burnout is real. How did she get into a bag of popcorn? You have to put it in the microwave. You're right. This is actually, oh, it's so good. It's from Aldi. It's like a sea salt. It's already made, so it was in a bag. So it was already popped. If that makes sense. Pre-popped popcorn in a bag, and I had it out munching. And I had it on my nightstand, and I think I ran out to work one day, and then I came home and I saw the bag on the floor, and the popcorn was gone. I was a little worried about all the salt that they may have consumed, but what do you do? And they're still here and kicking, so. Are you doing the thing where you drop your food? Oh yeah, let's see if she does it. She likes to take a big handful, or like a big gulpful of food in her mouth, and then she'll come over and drop it on the floor and eat it. You're not gonna do it tonight? Okay. Maybe Luna, she tends to do it when Luna starts to come down. It's like she knows Luna's gonna come for her food. Why are you eating out of Luna's bowl? She's eating your food, honey. Are you gonna go see what she's doing? She's eating out of your bowl. Don't worry, I filled it extra high for you tonight, though. You gonna go eat your food? Oh, I love you. Zizi eats Zizi food. Okay, eat Zizi food. That's Luna's food. Okay, I'll check your text after this. Social workers and nurses, aides. I got burnout. Yeah, CNA, nurses, aides. Kudos to all the nurses out there. Got burnout from my last job. I got sick of it. I got sick. It was after I was working my mental handicap. One of them, we had one guy who was mentally 3 or 4, but 36, and so he would hurt us and bite us, and it was pretty awful. I got burnout. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Burnout is real. Yeah, that's hard work. I've, yeah, I worked with the special needs population also. And I have a younger brother with special needs. So I've been a caregiver like my whole life. I'm the oldest of three. And and then I got a job in the field. And it is hard work. It is hard work. Which one is ZZ Bowl? That little white one. That one's ZZ Bowl. That one's Luna's Bowl. Yeah, and it's a different level when you have to work, when you, I mean, not have to, but like, yeah, everyone to phrase it, when you have to or when you get to, but working with adults with special needs with behavioral issues, that's hard. That's hard. I was great. I was lucky I didn't really have any intense behavioral issues, but my boyfriend at the time worked in a home where some of the guys did have some big behavioral outbursts. Only time I got close to that is I work with a kid, and when I got signed on with them, everybody was like, all right, I mean, good luck. This kid is violent, he's aggressive, he had just gone to this like doctor's appointment, and he somehow like tore over he pushed over a fish tank, a big fish tank that they had in the waiting room, and it shattered and the fish went everywhere. So I'm like walking up on my first day, like, all right, here we go. Like, what am I getting into? And he was great. We never had any issues. I never saw any of that with him. So, I wonder too, like, I don't know. If you're like working in a group home environment, then who knows what staff may have triggered him first or what happened that day that made him upset. There's always some underlying thing. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so hard. Absolutely. It's so rewarding and they're so amazing, but then it's just, and I used to feel that way too. Where did I work? There was one place where you just would cry because it's just like you're trying so hard and you're doing everything that you know to do and that you think is right, and it's like not working, and you just kind of, yeah, you just feel kind of burnt out and hopeless by it. Yeah, every now and then just something would trigger, and it probably wasn't even you. And then what happens a lot is that, humans in general, we tend to hurt the ones that we love the most because we know that they're not going to go anywhere, right? And then oftentimes you have situations where, individuals may have grown up with, ruptured attachments, and so they have disruptive attachment stuff, and so even like showing them love and nurturing is like a trigger for them because in the past, having someone that showed them, love was maybe not always real love, or it was conditional love, and that person would hurt them. So it's like a protective factor a little bit, where yeah, it's interesting. I lost my train of thought because I know Zizi's got to go outside. You gotta go outside. You gotta go outside. So yeah, it is hard. And then they would take it out often on people they love the most. Maybe mom didn't show up for a visit, or something happened with the staff before you, or whatever. And then you come up and they know that you love them regardless and unconditionally, and so you get the brunt of the behaviors. Really, it was. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That makes me sad for those guys, and that's something I do not tolerate. I cannot do animal abuse, child abuse, or dependent adult or dependent person abuse, any kind of that. There's a special place in HE double hockey sticks for people who do that. Yeah, so who knows? And then clients or consumers, or people that weren't verbal. So who knows what was happening to them, and they couldn't verbalize it. That's so creepy, Hannah. You're absolutely right. Yeah, there's some good people that work in the field, and there's some weird people that work in the field. Oh. But you know what? That's all we can do is pray that everyone's okay. That everyone's... I know if I think too much about that, it makes me really sad. If I ever get a lot of money, I want to go around to like all the group homes in the area and like take everybody on a shopping spree and just buy them all kinds of good food that they want and like help them decorate their houses however they want to. I used to work in so many group homes, and you'd walk in and it was just like gray and sad and dark, and like it wasn't homey, and and they're all on like fixed income, so I didn't have extra money. So I remember thinking, I'm gonna paint pictures for every group home in the metro and go donate them so they have some brightness and some color. And that's like so random. It's probably like the last thing they needed, but it's like one thing I thought that I could control and do. Oh my gosh, yeah, you put in your work, girl. I knew I liked you. We're a lot alike. I never worked at a nursing home. I've always worked with special needs population. But my ex, when I was younger, he worked at a nursing home. And he would tell me stories, and you just gotta be grateful for the good ones that are there and then hope that the bad ones get caught. I know, isn't it funny, LaShawn? They're so cute. I just love Onyx's face when he's playing with her. He makes the funniest faces. His ears do funny things, and his little mouth does funny things. You just think that you can be cute, Zizi, and get away with being a little feisty, naughty girl. Luna's hiding behind me because she knows that Onyx is starting to get irritated with Zizi, and she's worried that Onyx is going to go after her next. She's hiding. You're fine. You're fine. You don't have to be scared, honey. He's a cat. You're a pit bull. Yeah, she does go too far sometimes, and then they tell her. I've heard these cats smack her. You can like hear them smack. It's kind of funny. I'm like, ouch. So she's never gone like too far. She's never hurt any of the cats or anything, but she does just kind of push them to their max, and then they swat her extra hard. And I think one time even one probably brought a claw out and smacked her, so she did a little squeal. But they tell her, and that's how they learn. I try to keep an eye on him to make sure that I step in if she's starting to be too much, but I think he's kind of having fun with it. I haven't heard him hiss yet. His tail's not going too crazy. But if I get the vibe that he's like kind of done with it, then I'll step in and simmer it down. That way your animals know that you got their back and stuff. Luna, okay, you see, now calm down. She is learning that the hiss means calm down. I noticed that today. This morning, and see how his tail's going crazy? That tells me that he's getting a little bit more. Zizi, hey, calm down. He's getting a little bit more. Hey, stop. A little bit more irritated. When that tail starts flapping, that's their sign. Okay, hey. So I'll try to distract her. I try to distract you now. Your little attention span is about the size of a gnat. I got you, buddy. You're a good boy. Good boy, Onyx. Way to go, kitty. Good boy. You're a good kitty. I know. Oh, does Zizi go too far while trying to bite? No, she never bites them. Like, never. She never aggressively bites. She more kind of just like snaps at him. But not even really snaps. She's just kind of playing with her teeth. So no, she never goes too far with the biting, but more so just like too far with like just the energy and going at him, like when he tries to give her cues. Who stays up the longest? This one does. She's always up the latest. She's the last one up. George and Zizi need to play. Do you want to play with Georgie? Huh? Our friend, they have a Australian Shepherd and a mini Australian Shepherd. Archie is the big one and Georgie is the little one. Remember Archie and Georgie? Yeah? Archie and Georgie? You remember them? Do you have a fuzzy on your eyeball? What, now you're brave? All right, I'm glad you came back to the crew. Okay, you're gonna sit on me? Okay, all right. So you're not all the way brave yet? Yeah, LaShawn has 4 cats. Jeez. Get your little face out of her butt. I know that little face is priceless. Zizi. She gets like things on her. I know, did you just see him like fly out of here? I'll have to go back and watch that. Oh, like for the 4 cats, yeah. I know, I love that you love cats. So you get your fix on my page and then your other page that you moderate. Everybody can just tell that you're good peeps. So, LaShawn, you have 4 cats and you're getting some chickens in 1 month, huh? We have big thoughts happening tonight. I gotta take care of the cats and have chickens. Cats are a lot of work. I know, I saw that little fuzzy on your eye. You want me to help you? Want me to help you? Is it still there? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Is that better? Cleaning every day. That's one thing that I did not think about when I got these cats is all the extra hair. Luna's not a big shedder, so when I had her, like, it just wasn't really anything. And then I got these cats and there's hair everywhere all the time. That's the worst part about cats is the cat hair and the litter boxes. I don't know what it takes to... Is it still in your eye, honey? Here, let me help you. Come here. Did it help? She always has something in her eye. Oh, it did not help, huh? Gosh darn it. I don't know what's up with her eyeballs, why she always gets stuff. Sometimes I look at her and she'll have like a little fuzz on her eyeball, or she'll have I don't know where it comes from. Luna never has stuff on her eyeballs. Ever. Maybe just because you play so hard. Because you're cray-cray. 4 cats and 16 chickens. That's a big responsibility. Cena found a sock. Where'd you find that sock at? Oh, jeez. Ouch. I feel so bad having this in your eyes. Obviously not bad enough to turn it off. Icky. You're exactly right, LaShawn. Baby chickens need a lot of attention so they grow up nice. The more you handle them and love on them, they're just like cats. Someone told me that chickens are just yard cats. And they really are. They're super cool. Yeah, you invest the work when they're little and it will pay off for when they're older. So you got the right mindset. Have you watched any like YouTube videos on raising baby chicks or done any Google research? Yeah, I love YouTube for that. You can find all kinds of how-to videos. So yeah, watch some videos on how to take care and how to raise baby chickens to be friendly and like to be handled. And you'll set yourself up for success. Do you want to go outside, Luna? Do you want to go outside? Well, don't stay up all night because you're going to need sleep to raise those baby chickens. So make sure that you get enough sleep so you have patience. I know, just watch a couple videos and you'll be all set. You get the gist of it. They're probably going to need a heat lamp. They're going to need some water. They're going to need some food. They're going to need a little confined space to stay safe in, away from the cats. And they just need a good human. So you're all set. I'm sorry, what do you hate about school? What's the worst part about it? And Hannah, do your parents live by you? I know you moved from a different state, so are they in the state where you used to live, or are they in the state that you are at now? I got vegan vibes going tonight. I made a little smoothie. Probably makes it easier than with your dad, but I'm sure that's harder with your mom being out there, huh? Do you FaceTime with her or anything? Math and hearing teachers yap. They yap about the same thing every day. That's so true. Do you play video games, LaShawn? I know it's random, but I kind of equate school to like being different levels of a video game. You just gotta pass one level to make it to the next one. And then eventually the game is over. And you finish the game and you don't have to do it anymore. But for now, just think about it as playing a game and leveling up. Think about your teachers being different characters in a game. Like, how would you deal with so-and-so, you know? how would you get through that level to, you know, how would you deal with that person to get through that level? And then I used to have a calendar and have my days marked that were coming up that were off days and look forward to those. So you've got Friday coming up for you. And then after that in March, you'll have spring break. And then April, I don't know if you guys get any time off for Easter. And then May, you'll get Memorial Day. And then June, you got summer. And then you're free for 3 months. You passed that level. And then you gotta go do it again at the next level. But the good thing is there's only 12 levels. And you want to get through all 12. You definitely want to get through all 12 levels. Looks like there's an M on Luna's armpit. Oh my gosh, it does. That's crazy. An M or an N. Luna, you chubby girl. Why are you making letters with your skin? Fatty Patty. You're just such a lug. You're so thick, Luna. I just love you. Miss Thick with it. Look how thick she is. She's a big girl. I'm not fat, I'm just big boned. She's so sweet. You are so sweet. What are you doing? Give me the puppy dog eyes for. What you want? Do you want to go outside? Well, then let's go. Come on, let's go. All right, you want to go too? All right, let's go. Who's that? Hi, Kitty. Hi, Arnie. Taking the dogs outside, Arnie. Okay. Ready? Go. Get some better lights out here this summer so you guys can see what's happening. I got some Edison bulb lights to hang around the fence line, so good girl, ZZ. Good girl, Luna. Oh, getting spoiled with these warmer days. Now even like 40 degrees feels cold. You saw the M. Yeah, that was a nice spot, Hannah. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Hi. Are you ready? Oh, that was off. Oops. Come on! Look at Luna's eyes. Come on! Luna, come! Luna, come on! Come on, you little stinker. Gosh. She is so sassy. Why do you make me say it 3 times? Just stands there and stares at me. You're such a brat. I know, isn't that creepy? I know. The eyes are creepy. Alright, hi Beebs. Alright, girls and boy. Come on. Hello. Hi. Okay. Kitty, come on. Good babies. What was that? Gosh, always hair or fluff somewhere. Always hair and fluff. No matter how many times. She's like, 'cause I can. That scared you? No need to be scared. It's just Luna the vampire dog. Okay, you're not gonna eat your food tonight? Oh my gosh. You guys drink a lot of water tonight. I was saying earlier, my water bottle is always empty because I'm always steady filling up their water bottle. Yeah, you guys have water and mine's almost gone. She is the sweetest big girl. You're exactly right. I love it. I'm so glad that you guys get to see, too. She's sassy. She can be a brat, but she's definitely sweet. I think, yeah, she's like, I can smell Xena's spit on this food. Why would I want to eat it? I don't think she cares. Your little torpedo, that's adorable. Your little torpedo. Yeah, is she little for a husky? Is Lucas just really big, or is she kind of smaller for a husky? Let's see if she does it. You're not gonna do it tonight? It's so funny, Zizi, when you do it. She usually goes to Luna's bowl, she'll get a mouthful, and then she'll drop off her kibble on the ground and eat it. Zizi, you have your own food, honey. She's on the smaller size. Princess was small, but taller and thinner. Yeah, it's cool how they have different statures. If I were to have a husky, I'd want like a thick one. I've seen how some are like taller. They almost like look like wolves more. I want one that like looks like an Akita. I feel like Lucas probably looks kind of like an Akita, like he's thick. Nayla's short and thick. Oh, that's my kind of girl. Short and thick. What are those kitties doing, Zizi? Whoa. Jeez. Okay, Luna's eating. Don't attack her. Hi, Bubba's. Get up here. Come here. Get up here. Get up. Come on. She's like her mom. Short and thick. Perfect. What's happening out there? What's Biba doing? Biba, what you doing, girl? Come here, Beebs. Oh, Anna's gonna go check it out. Did you hear that thump when he landed? That's cute. Just like you, short legs and thick. Isn't it funny how our dogs like resemble us? Like I feel like I look like Luna because I'm thick too, and I always wear black. I wear like all black. Not because I'm like goth or emo or anything. I just think black looks like classy and clean, and also because I have all these black animals, so I figure if I wear black, then any possible hair that I didn't roll off won't show as easy. It's funny, I do laundry and like literally the whole load of laundry, everything's black. There might be a few colors, maybe a navy blue or a maroon. You wear all black at school every day? My kind of guy, all black everything. Is that your, do you have a dress code, LaShawn, or is that just like your preference, how you like to dress? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I never, I don't do like skeleton, I mean, there are some cool skeleton stuff. It's just not really me. I love it, and it looks good on people. I wish I could pull it off, but I feel like I can't. Girl, literally, like all I have are like, I probably have 25 different pairs of black pants or black leggings. Some version of black, stretchy, tight pants. I feel you. Dude, Walmart has some good black leggings. It's called like the Terra and Sky brand. But not all of them are made the same though. I just bought another pair and they just don't sit the right way. They're not as comfy. But I have 2 other pair from there that I just love. They're my favorite, comfiest pairs. Yeah, you know. Dude, but there's a brand, so one of their lines is like a softer cotton and kind of like a little bit thinner, but not too thin. But then another line that they have is like thicker, like almost like maybe more workout gear. And that one, the waist is too high. It's not as comfy. Yeah, and I didn't even know. Like when I saw these, I'm like, oh, perfect. This is my favorite brand. Heck yeah. And the leggings were on sale. So I was like, heck yeah, a deal. I found my favorite leggings. But then I got them out and they just weren't the same. So now I know. But yeah, those are the best. Yeah, some stuff don't stretch. And then and some have like a longer, like torso or like waistband thing. And they're like tighter. You know, so I like the thick waistband, but I don't like when it goes like all the way up to like, you know, my ribs. It's like, ladies, we don't need that much fabric. Which tank tops? I feel like I know exactly what tank tops. Were they like a V-neck and they had like a scoop front and a scoop back? What time do you wake up? Because I wake up at 6:10 and go back to sleep. I think. Because I wake up at 6:10 and go back to sleep for school. That's early, dude. I usually wake up between 7 and 9. It depends on how I slept the night before, but this week I've been up around 7:30. Some weeks it's around 8, 8:30. Some weeks it's 9. Some weeks I'll wake up at like 4 a.m. Some weeks I'll not be able to fall asleep until 4 a.m. It's a wonderful world of women's hormones. Oh, they are the scoop front ones? I bought a green one. It was V-neck and it had the scoop. Yeah, I like the scoop. Like the scoop front. And then it's kind of like higher on the side so you can see your hips. And it's longer in the back. You set a timer for 6, but then you wake up and then just go back to bed? Oh, maybe you can... Hi, Biba. Sweet kitty girl. Did you come to play with Zizi? Oh, Zizi. Biba, you're so cute. I think Biba's the one that actually I've heard her smack Zizi. And it sounded like it hurt. But then again, I don't blame her at all. I'd smack her too if she's getting in my face like that. You're a good girl, Beebs. You can play with her like that. That's okay. She's asking for it. Are you touching her little chest? But you're so cute. That was cute, honey. Well, if that works for you, LaShawn, to wake up and then go back to bed, kudos to you. I was never like that. I was the kid that would sleep in to my alarm, and then I'd press snooze 3 or 4 times. Did you get ya? Well, that's what you get. You okay? My sweetie pie. Look how soft she looks. Zizi! Sorry, Beebs, I distracted you, babe. Watch him tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. Oh, I think Luna farted again. That one stinks. That one's Biba. Biba. Are you Biba? I named her after a star because I got Luna, my moon. Onyx is my sun. He's a boy, so he's my son, but also like the sun, like S-U-N, but also S-O-N. And then I got Biba, and I wanted to name her something like astrological, so I'm like, I wonder what the smallest or like the youngest star is. So we Googled star names, and then Biba popped up. Biba, she's named after a woman from India, an Indian physicist, is that, no, physicist, astrologist, I don't know, is physicist a word? Okay. Well, she's named after an Indian woman named Biba Shahudri, who found the youngest star that we know right now. Yeah, I thought that was cool. She's like one of the only like female. Why do I want to say physicist? Why does that not sound right? But yeah, so she's our little star baby. We got the moon, the sun, the star, and then we have Xena, the warrior princess, who's gonna take them all down. I was gonna name Xena either Xena or Opal. Those are the 2 names on the list. And then once I got her home and I saw how feisty she was, I knew it had to be Xena. Opal was too sweet. Opal makes me think of like a sweet old grandma. Oh, LaShawn, if you're tired, you should definitely go to bed. We're gonna wrap up here too in like, we'll wrap up in like 2 minutes. Yeah, definitely Xena. Definitely Xena. I'm so glad I had just heard that name too. I was on, I think, YouTube Shorts, honestly, and a woman had a horse named Xena. I'm like, that's a cool name. So then the name Xena was kind of on my mind. And then I got her home and she was so little and cute. I was like, oh, maybe I'll call her Opal. You know, we got Onyx, who's, you know, a stone. Onyx is a black stone. So I'll have Onyx and Opal and Luna and Biba. I'm like, no, we need Onyx and Luna and Biba and Xena. All right, good night, LaShawn. Thanks for chatting with us, buddy. You have a good night's sleep. Have good dreams. Have a great, great, great day tomorrow. Oh, LaShawn, you are loved too, and people care about you too. You are the nicest. I love that. We have good people that come in here. Hi, honey. You look like you're on a mission. What's up, buddy? What's up? I know. That was really sweet. You're a good kid, LaShawn. Never forget that. I hope that you feel loved. You have a great day tomorrow and a good night's sleep. Hopefully your cat doesn't wake you up. And a nice kid. I want to hold your hand. Alright, I think everyone's winding down. Luna farted again and now she's sitting here, so I think she has to go outside one more time. Well, Hannah, I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. I hope there are less tears tomorrow. I hope that you feel empowered and strong and energized to take on the day tomorrow. I think we should both listen to I'm a Survivor and just like kick this world's ass. I know, but then it just makes me so mad. I'm like, life is not supposed to be this stressful. Like, this isn't what it's all about. Then I get all like philosophical and like, you know, existential, and I'm like, this isn't what it's about. This isn't what it's about. You know, but then it's like, but it is what it's about, because you have bills to pay, and you can't just be a hippie in the forest singing with the birds. You gotta be in this beautiful, messy house with fake bird sounds. You can pay your bills. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I caught you too. I've been missing though. I just actually went and commented on one of Ryder's comments. We haven't seen Ryder in here in a while, so I hope he's okay. I was watching another stream of a lady, and she was like, she was saying, you know, like, when we don't see people in here, like, we worry about you guys. And I'm like, yes, that is true. And this is like probably, you know, a while ago, and I'm like, oh, you know, well, come on, you know. But it is a thing. You start to kind of get connected to people, and then, you know, if I weren't to see your name pop up, I'm glad that we can get in contact other ways now, but I'd be worried about you. I'd wonder where you are. So I hope all of our other friends are okay. Ryder, if you're watching, hope you're okay. Ken's, you too. Lily, you too. Yes, one day when YouTube pays our bills, we can buy land and have all of the animals and literally just sit out there and sing Kumbaya and make s'mores and have chickens and grow our vegetables and grow our fruits. Like, I would love to just, like, I would love to live off the land, live off the grid, be a little homesteader. And I can still, you know, so then that, honestly, that's kind of what gives me motivation to get through the days. I'm like today, I was like, I need to make money so that I can retire by the time I'm 50 or 55. I just had a cousin. I have a cousin who's retiring in like a few months at the age of 55. And he was saying, like, when he was 16 years old, he made a goal for himself that he was going to retire at the age of 55. And he did. He's done well for himself. Can you imagine being able to retire? And, like, he's going to be living good. He's made good money. He's done well with his money, invested his money. I was actually really happy I saw him. I cried that day, too, because I've been... Luna. You got fluff on your back, honey. Yeah. So that was like a blessing. I had to go up north for a birthday party for my uncle's 80th birthday, and that was his kid that was up there. I don't get to see very often because he lives in Colorado. I got you, girl. I got you. And it was like meant to be, because we had a nice little chat, and he, you know, and he was giving me some advice, and I'm like, you know, I feel like I'm really far behind with all that. He's like, no, you're good. He was like, how old are you? He's like, yeah, you're good, you're good. Here's what you want to do. And he's like, call me, and we'll make a plan. And I just, like, honestly, like, started crying a little bit. I'm like, this is like exactly what I need to hear, and like where I need to be. So it's kind of weird how the universe puts you where you need to be, when you need to be there, with the messages that you need to hear. And I love when that happens. It gives me hope to, like, you know, keep on going. Not that I would not keep on going anyways, but it just gives me more motivation to do it. yeah, so once I hear from him, I'll give you some idea. I'll let you know what I learned. But I wish I would have started younger. He's like, yeah, my kids are, his kids are like in their like, 19, early 20s. He's like, they've already got $70,000 saved up for retirement at the age of 20 something, And I'm like, well, that's freaking nice, Danny, but like, not all of us are bringing in that kind of money. But I mean, yeah, if I would have started, like, if I could go back and tell my younger self, if anyone's out here 18 listening, go open yourself a Roth IRA and put money into your Roth IRA as often as you can. And that money will build up, build up, build up. By the time you're 40, you'll probably have $1 million in that Roth IRA. Yeah, when you're done, you get that pep to help you. Literally, it's like you get the message that you need to have. So then, yeah, sometimes this weird life and world, I'm like, what in the F? Like, come on. But then, like, it's like that needed to happen for me to be in this mindset or to go to this thing and then to talk to this person about this. And then it's all weird. And I'm like, okay, all right, God, you're funny. You're funny. Today I woke up and my cable and internet bill was like twice as much as it has been every month for the past year. So I'm like, what the heck? So then I call like, oh, well, you were on a promo plan, so that plan expired. So now you're on this. I'm like, well, okay, it would have been nice to know. I'm sure they probably did send me something, but I don't like to do paper mail. So, anyway, she's like, well, we can put you back on a plan that's similar, but you're going to have to downgrade to this gigabyte or that. I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but give me that plan's what I can afford. So hopefully, long story short, doesn't impact our streaming quality. I don't know what quality of streaming we have, but hopefully it doesn't buffer more. Hopefully we're good. What's up, Carrie? How are you? Good to see you again. Thanks for those nice comments on our videos and stuff. It was very sweet. We appreciate all you guys that comment. You too, Hannah. I appreciate you always commenting and showing love. Girl, literally, I was just saying that to my friend tonight. I'm like, I need to just stay positive because, I believe in the law of attraction too. And I know that, like, what we think about, what we speak into existence, we speak into existence. So if I'm always saying I'm overwhelmed and this is hard, the universe is going to make it overwhelming and hard. So I'm really, tomorrow, I'm going to really focus on that. Like I can do hard things. I can do challenging things. I'm a boss ass. Yeah. Good things are happening. Abundance is coming. Knowledge is coming. Motivation is here. So I've been really trying to do that as well. That's crazy that you said that, Hannah, because literally I've been thinking the same things. And yeah, you just gotta like ex-nay the negative. But it's hard, man, and it takes effort. But it's necessary. We have to. I had one friend point that out, and I was grateful for that insight. And then I've been like thinking about it ever since. And I always do because I really believe in the law of attraction, but sometimes it's hard to remember what you know to do. Okay, so starting tomorrow, we're going to speak it into existence. I'm conquering new things every day. Anything that crosses my path can be dealt with. Nothing is too hard for me. I got this. Good things are happening. Good things are coming to me. I probably don't need to get, I love Pinterest, like too much. When I was on Pinterest, I was like a Pinterest hoarder. I love all the things. I love baking ideas, decorating ideas, DIY stuff. Maybe I should get back on Pinterest. No, I shouldn't. I don't need anything else to distract me. I already have enough stuff I should be focusing on. But yeah, thank you for that. I'll leave it up to you to send me all the good stuff that you see. Oh my God, no, you won't annoy me. No, I love that kind of stuff. I love quotes and memes and stuff. My volume setting, I'm still using my old phone because I haven't got the new one set up yet. It's just one more thing that I have to do, and I just don't have the bandwidth to do it. My ringer setting is broken on this phone, so my phone is on either do not disturb or sleep mode a lot. I don't know if you get I know if you're an iPhone user, you can see when I'm on do not disturb. I don't know if you can, but so usually during the day, from about 10 to 6 or 10 to 7, I'm on do not disturb. And then about 9 p.m. my sleep mode kicks in. But I need to probably adjust that because I do get texts that I want to see, but it like blocks notifications out, which is nice. Sometimes, but not always. It's like, dang girl, I know I do the same thing. I like see so many that I like, and I'm like, you're getting this, and you're getting this one, and you're getting this one. No, I love it. See, yeah, I'm on sleep mode right now, so I haven't even seen any of your stuff come through. When I log off here, though, I'll see it. I wonder if, oh no, they're probably not coming through on the other phone. Yes, just know that I will get back when I see it. And then sometimes I get overwhelmed with life, and texting is just too much. Like my poor mom was, I need to get better about that. I just kind of like shut down. Like my bandwidth is done. And even texting is hard. The other day my mom was trying to get a hold of me, and I just did not even, I didn't want to text. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to communicate. Even, I can tell that I'm stressed because even getting on here, I think there's the past 2 weeks I haven't been on here as much, which I think is probably, there's good and bad with that. But, sometimes I was just like, I don't even have it in me to get on and like talk with people tonight. I just wanted to come home and like do what I had to do and then lay in bed and go to sleep. But yeah, send me all the good stuff. I love it. I love the memes. I love the quotes. I'm glad that we exchanged numbers. I've been meaning to ask about that because I was thinking, yeah, what if like one day they're just, you don't pop in anymore, and then I'd be wondering like, is she okay? I'm ADHD too, so like if you look at my phone, I have so many notifications, and then I think that gets overwhelming too. I have thousands of emails that need to be opened. Texts I do actually get through, but I have so many. I have voicemails that never get listened to. My voicemail box is always full. If I don't listen to them, don't delete them. Yeah, so don't leave me a voicemail because I'm likely not going to listen to it. In all honesty. Kind of like it when it's full. Then I don't have to deal with anyone else leaving more messages. I know. Like I've been worried about our little friends that used to pop in here. But honestly, they probably, I wasn't on here for a while, so they probably found a new little channel. Or I hope they're okay. I don't know. He hasn't even replied to any of the little comments, so yeah, you do worry about people. If you have a big heart and you care. Oh, that's a great. I wish my voicemail wasn't set up. That'd be great. My friend John's so cute. His voicemail literally says like, "Hi, if it's not important, like please don't leave me a voicemail. Just text me." How does he say it? "Hi, if it's important, feel free to leave a message. Otherwise, just text me." Hi, buddy. I know, I thought that was genius. What you licking, Luna? What did you get part of your bone? Did you get the bone? Cutie pie. Yeah, social media and technology, it's a blessing and a curse, huh? I just saw something, it was like a video clip of, it was like teenagers had a video camera back in like 1996, and they were like walking to the mall, and it said like, notice how like there's not one cell phone in sight. Isn't that crazy to think that like, yeah, and now you walk through the mall and everybody, and anywhere you go, everyone has their phone in their cell phone, or their face in their cell phone. But back in the day, can you believe we walked around without cell phones? I just love that. My friend John used to always also joke, he's like, speaking about me, he's like, you either don't have your phone on you, and like it's not on, and it's not on you, and you don't know where it's at, or you're live streaming. This is like back in the summertime. It's like either you don't have your phone with you, or you're on it live streaming. Yeah, babes, come here, honey. Big booty Judy. Oh, Zizi's getting tired. Look at her. She's laying with her mama. Nice. First phone at 20. Let's see, how old was I when I think I did have one when I was, let's see. I think when I started driving, I think when I was 16 I got it. And that was more so for them to be able to keep tabs on me. Good boy, Onyx. Good girl, Biba. That was cute, babies. Good girl, Beebs. That was nice, honey. Giving everybody lovin's. I know. What did I even do? Oh, yeah, I used to read every book. Literally. Dude, we used to ride bikes. We'd rollerblade. Rollerblading was the ish, man. I played roller hockey. I was good. I was the only girl. I was one of two girls in the all-boys league. And my coach was sexist, so he'd only put me back on defense, which is like right in front of the goalie. And you couldn't go past like the half-court line. You had to stay back and protect the goalie. But I was like the best one on the team. One of the best ones. Because me and my little neighbor friends, we played roller hockey all the time in our little cul-de-sac. And that was good. And finally I was like, screw this. I am not sitting back here on defense when I can score. And so then I just started saying like F him, and I would just leave my little defensive post and take the ball down and shoot and score. And I loved it. There's this woman that her son played on, I think it was a different team, but she one day told me, she's like, I always stay to watch you because you're one of the best players out there. And after every game, she'd buy me a cookie. She's like, you did so good out there today. I always stay to watch you play. You do so good. And I get a cookie. I'll never forget her. Brenda Schmidt. She was a strong, independent woman. I hope she's still doing okay. I wonder what she's up to nowadays. Yeah, he was a jerk. I went to school with this kid, and I liked the kid, but his dad was an asshole. He literally only put me back on defense because I was the only girl. No other reason. But I showed him I've never liked to follow the rules or have anyone try to put me in a box. Good old memories. Yeah, she was really nice. What? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a pedicure this weekend. I know I've been saying that for like 2 weeks. I have my one toenail's like chipped off. I just love that, like, from such a young age, like, women empowering women, you know? Because, like, she saw it, too. I mean, she would make comments, too, like, you know, he's such a jerk. He's just keeping you back there. Good for you for taking that ball up there. Z, why do you have to go at her so hard, honey? Yes, that's exactly it. She's a big lady. She was a big woman. She was bigger, so she probably was sick of people, you know, trying to put her in a little box because she was a big woman and try to talk down to her like she didn't know or something. I don't know. I got the vibe that, like, she understood the struggle. And she empathized with me. That was cool. You know, it's a good reminder of, like, you never, what's the word? Never underestimate, like, the kind of impact that you can have on a kid. Like, I'll always remember her for that. I have a few people in my life that I'll never forget, like, how they came through for me and showed me support and love in a way. And I hope that I can be that for a kid. I took myself out to dinner the other night, and I decided to sit up at the bar just because it's, you know, more fun, and chat with the bartender. What is he? He's a reverend. Is that the one? Yeah, those are the people who marry people. And I always like to ask older people for any, like, life lessons or, like, life advice. So I asked him for marriage advice for if I ever get married, and I asked him for just life advice. And his life advice was always smile at children, and his marriage advice was don't get married. I think you are okay with that because it sounds like you found a gem of a human man, so good for you. I'm sure if he knew your husband, he would say, marry someone like him. But the Reverend, who had been married 3 times and had married hundreds of couples. I remember one time I was at Walmart and these little girls were like, Mom, look at that lady. And Mom was like, I'm so sorry. And the little girl goes, she's so beautiful, like a queen with her hair. Oh, like a queen with her dress. I love that. Oh, kids are so sweet. Oh my gosh, I had a kid the other day say, it's like, this is like when I'm like stressing about life and all my bills and all my responsibilities, and he's like, I can't wait to be an adult. All you have to do is go to work, make some money, and then you can buy a dog and a house. I'm like, is that all it takes? Like, that's all you have to do when you're an adult? It's just like get a job, make some money, and then buy a house and a dog? He's like, yeah, like how hard is that? I would love to be an adult. And I'm like, oh my God, you have no idea. I didn't have the heart to tell him, so I just kind of went with it. But I'm just like, this, like, literally, I probably just had a mental breakdown before he came in, and I'm like, oh, if it was only that easy, honey. But I'm like, you're right. That's all you have to do. Get a good job so you can pay your bills for your house, provide a good home for your dogs. Yeah, it was really cute. They have no idea. I didn't have the heart to tell him that he had no idea. Oh my gosh. What else have kids said that are funny? I had one kid ask me, how did he say it? Something about, like, he's like, what year were you born? So I told him, and he's like, oh, so you were around when the dinosaurs were here. I'm like, no, kid. Like, what the heck? Oh, you're sweet. Even if, no, they don't have filters at all. Oh, you're sweet. Yeah, and like use it as a lesson of like there are all different body types, honey. Like, you know, some of us are born to be short, some of us are born to be tall, some of us have big thighs when we sit down, some of us have little thighs when we sit down. Like there's all different body types and that's okay. I try to normalize that too with kids. I think it's cool that they're we just see more of like different women body types nowadays. You know, back in our day, it was like what? It was like hair on chic. You know, we had Kate Moss and whoever else. You just saw like skinny girls. So I loved when like, the Kardashians came on the scene, and they started to kind of like show that curvy women, a little bit of thickness was good, and then like I feel like that just opened the doors for like all kinds of wonderful. And not I'm not going to attribute it all to them, but I do remember them being some of the first girls that came on. That were curvier and they weren't like the Paris Hiltons and Nicole Richie's, like she had some thighs, she had some curves. And now you see all kinds of beautiful women, all different body types. We got the Lizzos, we got the Ashley Grahams, we got all of them. SZA, LMA. And they're not like big, but they're curvy, they're cute. Who else? Ice Spicy for she like lost all that weight and whatever she did. I thought she was cute when she was all short and curvy. Yep, I was the thicker one at my school too. But like, looking back now, like my body was banging. But I had curves. Like I was like, I developed really quickly. I looked so much older. Like when I was like 14, I looked like I was like 18. When I was 12, I looked like I was like 16, 17. So that's a whole other story what that brought. But no, like back then I thought I was fat too, because like all my friends were twigs. They were so skinny and little. They were like little pubescent girls. And here I am, like already had my period, like thick, curvy, had breasts, had extra meat in my bones. And I thought I was so big. And like looking back now, I'm like, girl, your body was so good. You weren't fat. Do you ever feel that way too? You look back, like went back when you thought you were so fat. And you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even fat. No, exactly. I know. It's so sad. So much time wasted. So much time wasted on how we thought we looked. Because they aren't saying it like me, they are just saying it. Jason was the only big guy, so you met Jason. I love you guys. Did you guys meet at school, or how'd you guys meet? I know, now like 175, I'm like, I bet. I could probably even put on, like, I like to be a little thicker than a snake. But 175, that'd be fine. Yeah, that probably, actually, I think that's what I told my trainer. He's like, what do you want to get down to? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I like myself like around 175-ish. I think he kind of looked at me because he's used to dealing with all these little skinny, tiny girls. Like, want to be super. I'm like, no, I'm like muscle. I'm curvy. I don't want to be skinny. I want to have my curves. Just want to tone everything up. Oh my gosh, plenty of fish. That's cute. He's a good guy. I think now Plenty of Fish is kind of used for, I don't know what it's used for, but I've heard that maybe it's not like the ideal app for finding your like one true love. I'm 3 years older and went to a rival school. It's scummy. I haven't heard that word in a while. It's so funny. I like that word, scum. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Plenty of Fish, and I'm on Bumble right now, but I think I'm gonna get off Bumble. I did take like a week or two snooze break. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that app. Just focus on me for a while. Again, I mean, I have been, but, you know, I thought maybe I'll put myself out there and try to find some connection, and man, the dating pool is freaking weird. Haha, she got you too, she's too fast. We dated, but then I broke up, and then 3 years later we got back together after his cuss said I should hit him up. Oh, I love that. I had another friend, she said her and her husband dated. They dated for a little while, they broke up for 4 years, and they got back together and ended up getting married. Now they have 3 kids together and they're happy, so. You know, I don't know. Sometimes doors close that reopen, and sometimes doors close that need to stay closed. I'm wearing my moo again. I love this moo. Zizi came to hang out with me. I just love her. She's so sweet. She likes to be right by her mama when she's sleeping. You know what I forgot to do though? Before I delete, I think I'm just gonna delete that app. But if I do get back on a dating app, I am gonna put must love dogs. And cats, obviously. Yeah, yes, LOL, and cats. And cats, yep. And hair. They must love cat hair and dog hair. Well, I know one thing, that when you have children, yeah, of course, Anya, I won't forget you. When you have children, they're going to have great immune systems. Kids that grow up in households with animals don't have as many allergy issues, have stronger immune systems. If I were to raise kids, man, my kids would have like immune systems like steel from this house. Cat dander, dog dander. Who knows what y'all are tracking in? I feel like my immune system was pretty strong until, I think it is still strong, but I work with a lot of kids, so I think they bring me some gunk every now and then. And then just the normal, like, seasonal, whatever happens. And then probably I get worn down by stress, and my immune system's like, F you, now you need to rest. And if you're not going to do it on your own, then I'm going to make you rest. Oh, funny. See, that's crazy. Husky fluff, I love that. Dude, it really is husky fluff. I had a friend that had she had a Pomeranian Husky mix called a Pomsky. Have you ever seen Pomskys? Anyone watching, please don't go buy a designer dog called a Pomsky, but she spent like almost $3,000 on these dogs. But that dog, she was so sweet. Her first dog was really sweet. I'm not sure about the second one. But, oh my God, that dog would come over to play and visit, and I would find hair. I mean, there's hairs floating. Like, randomly, I'd just be sitting here, and like one of that dog's hairs would just float through the air. No matter how much I vacuumed or cleaned after that dog left, there'd always be some random fluffy, husky fluff floating through the air. And they have like a little tiny crimp to it. No, they're not meant to be bred at all. That's why it costs so much, I learned, because they have to do basically like in vitro, or like they have to do a special process to make it actually happen. I would never, I don't know why. I would never spend that much money on a dog. Ever. Ever. I mean, only if like my dogs needed like medical care, and that's not going to happen. My dogs are happy, healthy, and safe. Thank you, universe, for my happy, healthy, safe, long living dogs. But I would never be. No, no, you're not going to get into my sheets. No, not my sheets. You can lay on your blanket. No, no, just don't be. She's so spoiled. You guys have free reign of this house. That's like my one thing, my one ick. There you go. Thanks, baby. That's a good girl. Who are cute babies? Who's cute? Husky glitter. I love that. My mom got me a dish towel that said, cat hair is my glitter. I love glitter. Oh, Luna, I love you too, honey. Thank you. You big fat girl. Thank you. I love you. Somebody earlier was like, "What, Dad, what do you feed that dog?" Well, I think he said, "What do you feed those animals?" I'm like, actually, from salmon. Sweet baby. Well, thank you to whoever's watching and hanging with us, even though you're not chatting, that's okay. And thank you to anyone that double tapped your screen. Give us some likes. Appreciate you. Tap, 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 tap. My gnarly scar. So crazy. Still can't believe that happened, Luna. I still gotta get that window fixed too. Add that to the list. I have to go back and watch all these lives to... What do we have on the list from last night? Who knows? Are any of your dogs starting to get more gray hairs, Hannah? I know, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm going to lay down, I think, too, and watch something before I go to bed. Yes, go to sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and we're going to tackle the day tomorrow. I know, yeah, Lucas, it breaks my heart. I'm like, stop getting gray. No more gray hairs for you. No more gray hairs for you. So get them on her little eyebrows, and on her little chinny chin. I can't even. It's not going to happen. All right, girly. Good night. I'll check your text after I get off here too. Thank you for always hanging out and chatting with us. Give your baby some lovin's from the Pittie and Kittie Committee. And everyone else that's hanging and watching with us, thank you too. All right, good night, girly. And good night, everyone else. Adios. Remember, you are kind, you are smart, you are important, and we love you. Adios.